Reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Hype Plus News, I'm Symphony. When Cracker Barrel changed their logo, the last thing they expected was for their target audience to turn against them. Unfortunately, that's exactly what happened after its new logo went viral on social media. According to a press release, this is all by design to give the brand a more updated feel. The company added updated visuals will appear across menus. They will release a statement via Instagram in order to address the criticism, writing the caption, "Our promise to you." They would elaborate. The things people love most about our stores aren't going anywhere. Rocking chairs on the porch, a warm fire in the hearth, peg games on the table, unique treasures in our gift shop, and vintage Americana with antiques pulled straight from our warehouse in Lebanon, Tennessee. While our logo and remodels may be making headlines, our biggest focus is still right where it belongs, in the kitchen and on your plate, serving generous portions of the food you crave at fair prices and doing it with the kind of country hospitality that brightens your days and creates lasting memories. We also want to make sure Cracker Barrel is here for the next generation of families, just as it has been for yours. That meaning showing up on new platforms and in new ways, but always with our heritage at the heart. We take that responsibility very seriously. We know we won't always get it right the first time, but we'll keep testing, learning, and listening to our guests and employees. At the end of the day, our promise is simple. You'll always find comfort, community, and country hospitality here at Cracker Barrel. Uncle Herschel wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Now, despite all these changes, the company has assured its customers the values, heart, and soul of Cracker Barrel never changed, but the public doesn't seem to think so. Ex-account Woke War Room, which is known for its conservative point of view, would write, "Cracker Barrel's new logo isn't an accident. It's CEO Julie Fell's Casino's project. She scrapped a beloved American aesthetic and replaced it with a sterile, soulless branding. Casino kept a DEI regime that promises to identify, recruit, and advance hires by race, and now faces civil rights complaints from America First Legal to the EEOC and the Tennessee AG. She should resign and be replaced with leadership that will restore Cracker Barrel's tradition." Now, that post would cause Donald Trump Jr. to respond, writing, "WTF is wrong with Cracker Barrel." Another social media account would blame its updated look on DEI. "Go woke, go broke." New DEI hire CEO is rebranding Cracker Barrel to decolonize it. Her first move was to remove the old-fashioned country gentleman meant to evoke nostalgia and Americana. Political commentator Gunther Eagleman would end up penning a tweet that read, "Cracker Barrel has ruined their entire brand. WTF is wrong with these people." Several other social media users would begin roasting the restaurant for changing things. One wrote, "They removed the racism. Does this mean they'll start seasoning they bland food?"
Sitting in front of Cracker Barrel right now, like a crazy person, because I saw they were rebranding, and
Crying over any billion-dollar corporation is crazy, but crying over a restaurant chain whose food looks like this is unfathomable. I'm begging you guys to free yourselves from parasocial relationships with brands. They're not people.
Another social media user would reference Bud Light's efforts to relate to a younger audience by hiring a transgender woman for one of their ads. That decision sparked backlash among conservatives who began a boycott Bud Light campaign. That user asked, "Will you go to Cracker Barrel now that it's going woke? This could be a Bud Light moment in the making." One more would jokingly say, "Now, why would they remove the cracker and the barrel?" Kev on Stage would even join in on the commentary via social media. He would end up posting to Instagram,
"Put the racism back in the logo. Y'all messing up Cracker Barrel. Nobody asked for this, man. That's one place you could leave it just like it is. I need to feel the Confederacy in there, man. Where's Robert E. Lee, man? Let's get these statues back up. The South shall rise again. I don't want this woke crap. What DEI hire made this logo? This is terrible. Robert E. Lee is rolling over in his grave right now. You just want to welcome everybody down to the barrel? Nah, man. You need to feel like you don't belong. That's what makes the edges of the pancake crispy. It's racism. This Chip and Joanna logo, Food Network. I hate this woke crap. Go woke, go broke. I won't be going back down to Cracker Barrel until they put the old logo back.
So Cracker Barrel's going through a bit of a rebrand. Now, before any of you New York City marketing firms have another Dylan Mulvaney incident, how about I just fill you guys in on why we love Cracker Barrel in the first place? Because when you've been on a long road trip, sometimes it's great to just pull off the interstate and go into a overly crowded but charming country store in order to buy some random candy or maybe a Christmas ornament, all on your way to get a 4,000 calorie breakfast in the midst of rusty farming equipment. Now, I know to some of you highly educated marketing hotshots, this probably sounds really strange and has absolutely zero appeal, but it does work for the rest of us. So let's take a look at this new logo. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, you guys actually took it a step further. You didn't just remove the barrel, you removed the cracker. And replaced it with nothing, which is probably what's going to happen with your customer base.
Now, as MAGA conservatives began to turn away from Cracker Barrel's new look, CNN would report shares of the restaurant would decline more than 12%, losing nearly $200 million in values.
I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. I'm just asking you, please take a good hard look at what you already got. The Cracker Barrel is a brand. It's a unique experience. You go there because you want something different. You don't want a fast food operation that has you a hamburger or serves you a drink. That's not what the Cracker Barrel is. It was never meant to be that.
So what do you guys think about Cracker Barrel's new logo and updated feel? Let us know in the comments below. And stay up to date with the latest news in comedy, culture, sports, and music by subscribing right here to our YouTube channel. And if you enjoy content like this, then check out hypersclub.com to get a membership to watch full interviews and more original content. And if you have a story you think we should cover, send us a message right now at hypealerts.com. Reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Hype Plus News, I'm Symphony. And remember, keep going.
In front of Cracker Barrel right now like a crazy person because I saw they were rebranding, and Cracker Barrel is like my childhood. Any spring break we would always go with my grandparents.